Hey guys, I am Hope, and we are in week 2 of phase 1 of our first trimester workouts. So our first week we did a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or 3 days, however you want to split it. This is our second week of that. So ideally, we're going to be splitting both workouts each week for your whole first trimester. And then we'll be switching it up, obviously, when it comes to your second trimester. So with this one, it is still going to be a full body day to day. We have 3 different sets we're going to run through, all very full body. You need a pair of, ideally 2 dumbbells if you can. We got a medium set and a lighter set for myself, but whatever you have will always work perfectly, all right? So let's get ready to warm it up because that is one of the most important parts of any single workout that you do, all right? So let's take a big deep breath in. Deep breath out. We're gonna start with just getting that body nice and warm. So I want you to take a nice wide stance with those toes pointed forward. We're just gonna start by opening up our hips. As we all know, those tend to get a little bit tight when we're pregnant. So we're just gonna start to open it up side to side, and you do not have to follow my pace. You can go at your own pace, whatever works best for you. Same with range of motion. Whatever you can get into depth-wise, that is what I want you to focus on getting into. All right. And when you're starting to feel a little bit more loose, you can speed these up a little bit. Good. Let's do one more each side. Really pushing that booty down and back. All right, let's stand it up. I want your feet going forward, your shoulder width apart with those feet as well. I want you to put your hands behind your head. We're just gonna be hinging forward, pushing that booty behind you, making sure we're warming up our glutes and our hamstrings. We are starting right away with deadlifts, so we wanna make sure these feel nice and warm. Good, making that mind-body connection, pushing back. Good, and if you feel super tight in one spot, you can always hold it a little bit longer. Let's do one more. Good. Good, let's stand it up. Feet stay shoulder width apart. Just go right into some body weight squats at your own pace. Good. Always being mindful of keeping those, your weight in your heels as you go down. Good, good. Next one, I want you to just hold it as much as you're able. I want you to try to get as low as possible. And again, we're opening up those hips side to side. And it can help to keep those toes pointed out. Good. We'll hold here for 3, 2, and 1. Point those toes forward. I want you to lift that booty up and then drop it back down. Try to think about changing the angle of your head as well. Good, good. Good, let's go one more. And hold it at the top. We'll hold for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get those arms involved a little bit. Stand it all the way up. I want you to just reach side to side. Good, good. Just big reach. You should feel a nice stretch all the way through your side body. Awesome. All right. Let's go one more each side. Good, last one. Good, big shake out. So we're gonna get into our first round. Like I said, we have 3 different blocks of movements that we're going to be doing today. Our first one, I'm gonna be using my heavier dumbbells for, as well as my lighter. So you wanna have both. Always feel free to switch it out based on how you're feeling. We have 3 different movements. We're gonna be going 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest, 3 times through. Try to work through that full 40 seconds as best as you can, but if you need to rest at any point, definitely feel free. So what do these 3 movements look like? We're gonna be starting with a deadlift. Feet are shoulder width apart. We're using that hinge we use in our warm up, just painting our shins going down and big lift up. That's move number 1. Move number 2, we have a hurdle step to an overhead press. And then move number 3, we're gonna be in a side plank and we're gonna hold it as best we can. Let's grab those dumbbells. I'm using my heavier ones. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Now a deadlift is one we don't want to rush through, even though we have a time constraint essentially with what we're doing. I still want you to just take your time. Focus on quality over quantity every time. Good. Nice flat back. We got about 10 seconds here. Then we're gonna switch out weights, switch out movements. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Safely put those weights down. I'm switching out for one of my lighter weights. We have a hurdle step with an overhead press. That means we're lifting one leg. The opposite arm is gonna be doing that pressing. We'll switch sides halfway through. We'll start it up in 3, 2, and 1. Let's lift one leg up. Other arm goes up. I like to kick my other arm out for some balance. Good. Keep that elbow pointed forward. Again, we're gonna switch quickly. Get ready for my cue in 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides, switch hands, find that stability. I'm going out, and I'm pressing up. Now this hits so many things at once. Obviously, we're getting our shoulder, but the standing, that's getting our core, which we should always want to love on our core a little bit more. It's where everything comes from. Let's rest right there. All right, take it to the floor. We're going into a side plank with a modification. So make sure we're stacked, elbow right underneath our shoulder. I'm bending my bottom knee and I'm lifting up right here. We're just gonna start right here, just with a simple hold. Good, good. And when you're feeling ready, we're gonna eventually add a leg lift in, okay? But if you need to just hold it here, we're holding for 3, 2, and 1 as gracefully as you can. Switch sides. Good. Get that leg underneath and start that hold as soon as you can. Keep those hips pushed forward. Brace your core. Good. Breathe. Squeeze, squeeze. You got 3, 2, 1. Rest, recover. We're standing back up. Let's grab those dumbbells. If you need to switch for heavier or lighter, do that now. Remember, we're starting with those feet shoulder width apart. Roll it down and back. We start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Pushing that booty behind us. This is round 2 of 3 of our first blocks of movement. Good. And I always like to pretend I'm closing a car door with my booty, like my hands are full of groceries. That is the motion we're going for. Perfect. Good, good. Keep that core nice and tight. Good. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's rest. Switch it out for those lighter. If you want to use your heavier, you totally can do that. I'm catching my breath. We're breathing in through our nose, out through our mouth as we go. It does not matter what side you start on, as long as you do both sides, all right? Let's bring that weight up, knee up. Let's press it out. Good. Now try to keep that knee nice and high. I know it's tempting to want to keep it low, but that's half of the battle of this move. Good. Already halfway there on this first side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Well, not rest, switch sides. Other knee goes up, right into it. Straight up. Woo. Totally normal if you get a little bit wobbly. That just means your core is correcting, getting stronger as you stabilize. Good, let's rest, put it down. We're making our way to the floor and getting into that side plank position. Now, if you don't need that modification, you want your legs fully extended, be my guest. Totally extend it out. All right, let's bend that knee, Let's lift it up. Start with that hold. 20 seconds per side. And if you felt good on this side, or you felt good in this move, I should say, add that leg lift in. Perfect. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides as gracefully as you can. One of the hardest things to do, just switching sides. Good. Perfect. Squeeze that booty as well, push it forward. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold, and then rest. Okay, one more round of these movements. Let's grab those heavier weights and get ready to hit our deadlifts one last time. All right. Big deep breath in, deep breath out. Roll it down and back. Let's begin. Good. Remember, painting those shins. What I mean by that is you're very, 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 very close to your legs. A mistake I see a lot. People like to go all the way out here with their weights. You're just gonna hurt your back. You're not gonna feel it. You're gonna wonder why you don't feel it. That's why. So keep it nice and close. Perfect. 10 seconds here. In for 1 to 2 more. Woo. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit it down. Switch out that weight. Last time with your hurdle press. All right. Bring that weight to your shoulder. Knee is gonna come up as high as you can. Draw that navel into your spine. Let's begin. And if you do need to at any point, you totally can just keep that other leg propped down. But ideally, we're adding that lift in. Perfect. You got 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Right into it and begin. Don't wait for me. Woo. You got 10 seconds here. Keep squeezing. Get that full range all the way to your shoulder, all the way up to that full extension. So good. 3, 2, 1. Last set of side planks. Praise God. If you don't like these, Merry Christmas. All right. We got 10 seconds till we begin. Remember, an option to add that additional leg lift in if you're feeling spicy today. All right, let's add it in. Good. Good, just a little bit of time on each side. You can do it. Woo. Get ready to roll on over to the other side in 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Woo. Right into it. Make sure you got that good form, lock it in, and then begin. Perfect. Try to not rest at the bottom too much if you're adding in that lift. You got 3, 2, and 1. That last one was a little sad on my part. All right, that's all of block 1. If you have water or a towel and you want to take a moment to take care of that, please feel free to do that. Do that at any point too. If you need to pause and get into that, do that, okay? Our second block, we just have 2 movements. We still want to have our 2 options because I just want you to always be able to switch out. But we're gonna be doing 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off of these 2 movements back to back, still for 3 times through, okay? So our first move, we're gonna be doing what I call a cross back lunge, also known as a curtsy lunge. And we're gonna pair it with a hammer curl. So starting with those feet shoulder width apart, we are going back at a 45 degree and curling our arms as we go. Hammer curl, palms are facing each other. We're gonna alternate sides as we go. Our second move, we definitely want those lighter weights for, or you can use one weight for if that feels better. We're gonna go into a front raise to a row as one full movement, okay? We're gonna begin with that cross back lunge to curl in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So take your time with this, get to know it, especially if your balance is feeling a little bit off. You can always break this up as well. You can do the lunge and then the curl, just like so. We cross it back, stand it up, and then curl. Again, this round's a little bit shorter and a little bit more rest. So take your time. You got 3, 2, and 1. You can always drop those weights if you need. 30 seconds to recover. Shake your hands out. For our front raise to row, again, lighter weights are gonna be your friend, most likely. You can also, if you don't have the option for lighter weights, do 1 dumbbell, hold it by its ends. Same idea. Lift and lower, okay? Let's grab whatever you're using and get after those shoulders. We'll start in 3, 2, and 1. So solid core all the way through. Perfect. That is the base for literally everything we do. Good, good. Take your time. Again, I'll show you from the side. Shoulders rolled down and back. Big lift, big pull, out and down. Good. Woo. This is one of those moves that gets you right away. And rest right there. Shake it out if you need. Again, we're doing 3 rounds of this. We only have 2 more. It goes by very quickly, okay? If you want those heavier weights for your lunge curl combination, switch it out right now. I'm gonna stay with my same ones today. That's just how I feel, all right? Starting with those feet shoulder width apart. Nice proud chest. Let's go. Perfect. And make sure our heel is glued to the floor, the one that's in the front. So you got a solid foundation as you go. Perfect. Don't forget to breathe. You got 10 seconds right here. Trying to keep those toes pointed forward as best as you can. Good, keep going, keep going. You got 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. Let it go. Front raise to row. Again, I'll show you that modification on this round if you only have 1 weight that's gonna work for this one, all right? If you're like, that was a little much for me, I get it. All right, so showing you with that single weight, if you need this option, let's roll it down and back. Same base position. Let's start it up. Let's go. We lift it up. Big pull, in and down. Now, if it feels too light, messing around with the tempo, what I mean by that is just slowing it down in this case, or in any case that feels too light, will help you feel it a little bit more. All right. So good. You got 5 seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Just 1 more round right there, okay? Shake it out. Cross back lunge with that curl. We got about 15 seconds left of our rest. So, enjoy it. All right, I'm grabbing my weights though. We're gonna get right back into it. We got 5 seconds till we begin. We'll go in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Big step back, big curl. And again, same thing, full range of motion with those curls. I'm thinking about going from my hips all the way to my shoulders. Good, good. Keep it going, keep it going. You got 10 seconds left here. Breathe through it. You got 3, 2, and 1. Shake it out. 1 more in this set. And then we're on the floor for some deep core after this, okay? But let's end this one well. Light weights, single weights, whatever you have for this last one, okay? We'll start it up in 10 seconds. and then we won't need weights in our next round. We'll start it up in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. We lift, pull. Good. Try to not let it go higher than your shoulders as best you can. I know it's easy to want to go real high, but try to stay right in line. Good. Almost there. Keep that core strong. One last really good one. And rest. Okay, put those weights to the side. Great moment to grab water if you need. Adjust as you need, in a towel. So one more thing we're gonna do is to focus on our deep core. So important, especially when you're pregnant. It's connected to your pelvic floor, which is just important for giving birth, pre, post, day-to-day life. It's important for everybody. So that's why we give it that a little extra attention. But what we're gonna be doing, 60 seconds on with 20 seconds of rest 3 times through. So we're gonna flow from one move to the next with no rest until we get into that final 20 seconds. Our 3 moves that we're gonna be doing, hip lifts, our first one. Again, no weights. We're on our back. You're just lifting your hips straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down. Move number 2, my hands are gonna go underneath my back, single leg lowers. We're just dropping right, dropping left. And then we're flipping over. For our third one, we're in a bear position. We're tapping our knees up and down, okay? Try to hold on to it as best you can. We'll start in those hip lifts. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go. We're just straight up, straight down, making that connection with your pelvic floor. Often just thinking about it is something that helps us connect with it, with any muscle. Big squeeze. Good. Let's lift our legs straight up. Hands go underneath your back. Drop right, drop left. I try to think about leading with my heel on these. Good, good. Got 3, 2, 1. Flip it over as best you can. Right into that bear hold. It's like tabletop, but your knees are hovering. Good. Just little taps at your own pace. If you just need to hold the bear 2, you can. You got 3, 2, and 1. We got 20 seconds. 2 more times of those. And then we stretch. All right, back on our back. And it is a-okay to be on your back for little bits of time, especially in your first trimester. So just keep that in mind if that's coming to mind for you right now, right? Let's begin. We lift and lower. Good. Try to think about when you're tapping down, we're shooting straight back up right from there. Awesome. Woo. Good, legs go straight up right now. Hands go under if you need it. Tap those heels to the floor. Good. Just 20 seconds of each, you're doing great. Good, we're flipping over in 3, 2, and 1. Flip over as gracefully as you can. Right into that bear hold. Start with the hold. Make sure it feels stable. And then tap. Good. Hold on to it. You got 3, 2, and 1. We rest for 20 seconds. 1 more round of these. Shake it off. I'm going in onto my back because we are beginning our last one in 10 seconds. All right, make sure you feel good. Pushing that ground away. We start it up in 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin. Lift up and lower. Good. Beautiful. Good, these last 10, I want you just to hold at the top. Hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower, hands go underneath. Lift up those legs, start to drop. Right and left. Good. A little quicker, but you still have that control. If you feel like you're falling from side to side, just slow it down. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. We are on all fours. Last move of the day, right into that hold. When you feel stable, tap it out. Good. Last 20 seconds here, not even. You got about 10. I like to think about pushing the ground away with the palms of my hands. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wow, that was pretty great, huh? All right, take a second. Gather yourself however you see it best fit. We're gonna take a couple minutes, stretch, and then you can be on with your day, whatever that holds for you, okay? So I wanna start off by stretching out our hips. These are called 90-90s or hip twisters, if you wanna just say what it is, all right? So both feet are pointed in the same direction. The soles of my feet are going that way. We're gonna start just with that bend. And then when you're ready, I want you to just start going side to side. Good. And again, everything at your own pace. Don't feel like you have to rush through it at all. Awesome. If you feel comfortable and you want to add a lift, you can add it. It can help stretch all the way through those groin muscles. Good. Do one more each side. Good. I'm going to hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. I'm going to switch sides. Last time I'm going to hold it up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it back to the center. Get into a butterfly position as best as you can. Soles of our feet are together. Just try to get those hips as open as possible. Again, letting that heart rate come down, breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Good, just hold it here. We'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Extend those legs all the way out. Try to keep them as flat as you can. That's the first rule here. And then whatever you have today, I want you to reach for, all right? So if that's your knees, your shins, your ankles, your toes, that is what you're gonna reach for. It's just helping stretching out the backside of your legs. So good. Keep those legs against the ground though. We'll hold for 3, 2, and 1. Let's sit it up. You can put your legs however you want. We're just gonna cross one arm across our body, bringing it down. Good. And then switch sides. Good. We're pulling and then gently pulling down. Awesome. And then stretch it out. Feel free to stretch whatever else you need. I always love to end all of my workouts with a prayer and just giving thanks for everything that I was just able to do. So if you want to join for that, feel free to stay. Otherwise, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you next time, okay? Otherwise, Jesus, thank you so much for today. We thank you for everything that our bodies are able to do and for the gift that it is to be able to move. May we never take that for granted, and may we keep you at the forefront of our mind through everything that we do today. We just thank you, God, and we love you, Jesus. So have a great day, you guys.